2025. We're here in Cayo North, and we're here with Mr. Lennox
Nicholson. Yes, sir.
Can you tell us give us a little update of how the day has been going so far and the important things that viewers and the people of Belize need to know?
Right. Okay. So, as you know, this constituency, Cayo North, comprised San Ignacio here, at this site, and Bully at the Roman Catholic school. Based on what we had in the first hour, there was some 500 plus votes that were cast here at SEP, and about 180 at Bully. So that was our first hour turnout. I must tell you that the atmosphere here has been quite busy and up-tempo, right? There has been a consistent flow of voters throughout the day. And what has happened is that we have been having to deal with a particular situation where there have been objections to ballots being issued to many voters, right? So what I have been doing is working with my presiding officers to note the objections and to give them a briefing as to how to deal with these objections, and trying to make sure that they know how to treat with it throughout the rest of the day so that the flow can move along.
Would this be the 124 voters that Mr. Figueroa had previously objected to?
I suspect so. So there are objections being made on the basis of some court matters and so on. But to be clear, our remit is to manage the process and allow every single voter that is on that voting list to get a ballot and vote today. So they are being allowed to vote, but we're since they have raised objections, we're documenting those objections meticulously, and we're trying to do that in a manner that does not hold up the process too much. So in the first hour, it was absolutely chaotic because we were being bombarded with these objections, but so far things have settled down. The presiding officers are now in their stride. They know how to deal with them. So what I would like to do is to encourage all persons registered to vote in this constituency to come out, right? It is our duty to ensure that all eligible voters who make it to the polls are allowed to vote. So please don't be discouraged. We have gotten whatever or the kinks we had, particularly dealing with the matter of those objections. Those are out of the way. Things are flowing. So please make your way to the polls.
So if I may ask, try not to be speculative about the situation, but so everyone votes, but at the end of the day, if there is a margin between that 124, for example, do you still declare a winner, or is it still being lodged that there's a complaint that then goes to the court?
No, we will declare the results of this poll, right? Whatever the results are, based on whoever come to vote, at the end of the day, we will declare the results of this poll, all right? So to be clear, whatever happens outside of that is outside of our remit, right? So that's not, as a matter of fact, it must be made clear that myself and my staff are not responsible for voters who make it onto that list. We have an operational responsibility on election day to ensure that every voter that is on that list who present themselves is issued with a valid ballot and that they can cast their vote. That is our duty.
Okay, so the excitement continues. So
Indeed.
We will be checking back with you later today.
Sure.
For Decision 2025, Channel 5, with the excitement that will continue to happen at these polling stations here in Cayo. Jose Sanchez.